isn't this interesting? It's a new cross-party pairing set to take on Scott Morrison at the next election. In the blue corner, we've got former Liberal leader John Hewson, and in the red corner, former long-serving Labor MP Barry Jones. Now, together, they've helped establish the so-called Truth and Integrity Project. It's a social media campaigning unit that they say will highlight the Prime Minister's record on climate and integrity issues. And true to form, the Truth and Integrity Project will be supported by Climate 200. That's a Simon Holmes A Court fundraising vehicle that's bankrolling left-wing independents like Zali Steggall and Helen Haynes. Let's see what my Friday panel makes about all of this. Sydney, joining us now, host of Outsiders, Rowan Dean, and also with him, but in a different location, social commentator Premix Swen. Honestly, Rowan, I tell you, what is it with these former Liberal leaders out of the seat of Wentworth?
Exactly. That does seem to be something in the water there in Wentworth. As they go green at the moment they leave. Maybe they were green all along. But John Hewson, this is hilarious because, of course, he was the bloke who famously couldn't tell you how much GST would go into a birthday cake. I imagine he is equally clueless about how many carbon emissions go into the baking or the cooking of a birthday cake. Perhaps someone could ask him and they'd probably get a similarly baffled expression. But this is also the bloke who was famous for driving around in a Ferrari for most of his career. Now suddenly he's talking climate and selling the green message. Truth and integrity. I think, could we please have a little bit of truth and integrity about how much Simon Holmes A Court, Barry Jones, John Hewson and others actually invest themselves? Maybe nothing, maybe they don't invest at all, but let's just have some truth and integrity about how much they are invested in the renewables industries, which of course benefit from all this kind of green climate change net zero action. In the same way that you expect people who are investing in fossil fuels to fess up when they're advocating for fossil fuels, I'd love to hear some truth and integrity about, from all these Greens advocates, just how much they are invested in renewables.
Very good idea. And I tell you what, Rowan Dean, I'm going to make it a feature of my election campaign coverage to draw the sort of, the money machine, right? The money behind all of these activists and third-party endorsements. I'm going to go through all of that in great detail. It's a very good idea.